Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Griffey Jr.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in, the still imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. No score here as we play inning number 2. Big swing by Giambi, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely
a little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Greg Bird is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Brantley on the move. And no one will track it down. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the. Standing in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down, but a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there, feel good about your pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
First baseman, Kyle Seager.
He's set, and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Got him to go down swinging there. Kyle Seager is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Shot back up the middle. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Ian Kinsler. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Bird has room in foul territory.
Dustin Ackley.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Batting 8th, catcher Jorge Posada.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
43. Dennis Eckersley.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Striding in once again, Mlb Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play. And stepping up to the plate, Catfish Hunter. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Ackley. And he's retired, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Justin Trout. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. In the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out. Again, Tony Gwynn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues. See what happens when you work.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Martinez going back on it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Stepping into the box, Jason Giambi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez.
Leading off the fourth
He's set to
inning,
lead us off in the
right
home half
fielder,
of the fourth inning.
J.D. Martinez.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He reached on a single in his first try.
Encarnacion.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
On the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Dustin Ackley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dustin Ackley.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Ready on 1-2. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Jorge Posada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. At the plate, Dennis Eckersley. He singled his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the plate. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Into the box, Ian Kinsler. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Under it is Griffey as he takes it for out number 2. Ready now, Michael Brantley. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Eckersley's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set. Ready for another chance? Aledmus Diaz. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding in once again, Tony Gwynn. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kinsler onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rendon. 0-for-2 here to start the afternoon. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Brantley shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Catfish Hunter. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Trout. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Gary Sanchez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Over now. They'll apply the tag between second and third. It's digging in and looking for more. Ken Griffey Jr. 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far.
Ken Griffey.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Digging in once again, Jason Giambi. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Greg Bird. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out. No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Edwin and Encarnacion now. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Throw down to second. The 1-0 delivery, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Called strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
The batter.
Ready once again.
Kyle Seager.
Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Gordon is on his way home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The 0-1 on its way. And this is chopped foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Ackley. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Dustin Ackley.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job. Hold up right there.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. A hit in 2 tries so far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Kipnis has it, and a rather easy first out. So stepping in, Dennis Eckersley, 1 for 2 on his line. Curtis Granderson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Granderson waits on the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping up now, Aledmus Diaz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tap down the line. But it gets fouled. Men on third with 2 down. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great. Felipe Rivero is on to pitch out of the bullpen. Coming to
Rivero.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now at the plate, Catfish Hunter 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Andrew Benintendi will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a strike to even the count. Mark Trumbo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Mark
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready now,
fielder,
Justin Trout. On the ground up the middle. Ackley up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Tony Gwynn is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Darren O'Day comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still 8 strong innings from him. Really showed a lot in this one.
First for your victorious home team. 1 run, 4 hits.
Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, second baseman.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back into the Crawford boxes and gone.
Wow, talk about starting the game off fast. We couldn't even get the lineups up yet. He's already homered on the first pitch. There could be fireworks today.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 7 goes down for the first out of the game. Domingo Santana comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. There's a changeup over the outside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. In now, Travis Shaw. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 out here and a runner at second. Looks like he swung it under time for strike 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Into the box now, Justin Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Justin.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone in with a home bullpen for a home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
J.D. Martinez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman.
Digging in, Edgar Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
He's set, and the pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. Martinez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Batting 7.
Stepping up to the plate, Ian Kinsler. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
The left fielder, number 2.
Nick Franklin stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
The good hitters make adjustment pitch to pitch, and we just witnessed it right there. Back-to-back changeups. First one, he swings through it. Second one, he gets a base hit.
Jet Bandy stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
1-2.
This is when he's at his best. 2 runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right, I'm in a jam. Now let me show you how good I am.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jet Bandy becomes the first out of the inning. Zach Davies is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, you got 2 runners on scoring position, 1 out. Good thing, you got the pitcher at the plate. You got to attack him just like a normal hitter. You can't give in right now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Zach Davies goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hernan Perez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching him careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind the count again.
Jonathan Villar would be next. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
Jonathan Villar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags,
and this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit for these.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Kyle
Right
Seager.
back at him and off his glove. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Batting 9th.
Stepping in, Francisco Liriano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
You talk about cardinal rules that you do not want to break. That's
The
one of
center
them.
fielder,
Pitcher getting a
number
hit
2,
on 0-2. There's
Justin
no way he should be getting a knock right there. And he did.
Standing in now, Justin Trout. Tapper up the line. Reined in. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
The batter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's in there. Base hit. Liriano rounds the corner and is headed home. And to score the runner from second. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch popped up. Perez is calling for it, and the inning is over. Beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the third inning in this one on MLB Network.
First baseman.
Number 7 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing.
1-1.
Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting. Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Keon Broxton. A base hit in his first trip. And Liriano with the tough slider there for strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will strike once again. Edgar Martinez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Left fielder number 23.
Ready for another chance. Michael Brantley. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Grounded up the first baseline. And this is right past him at first and down the right field line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Brantley is on his way home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. Digging in to try it again, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ian Kinsler.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now, and we're only in the third inning.
Aaron Judge.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. Digging in once again,
Now
Justin
batting,
Trout, 1
center
for 2
fielder,
with a double on his
Justin
line thus far.
Trout.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Pitch misses the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in two more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Runner breaks for third. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. He's going to look like he's going to get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Willie Peralta is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. This is in the air to left. Franklin has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. 9. Tyler Clippard answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So striding in, Nick Franklin. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back? Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Brantley racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jet Bandy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Hit to first. Seager fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting. Pitcher.
Striding in, Willie Peralta. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they go down with. Ready once again, Edgar Martinez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Left fielder
Here's Michael Brantley. As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. There to take it is BR, and that's the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line drive to center field. Broxton is there, 2 gone. Step ready for another shot. Ian Kinsler, a hit in 2 tries so far. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead. Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. And that's dead center for strike one. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that misses for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Number 7 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down on a strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Domingo Santana is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the lead.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Kyle Seager.
Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big ball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Now another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-2 one more time. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Mark Trumbo will grab a...
Now pinch hitting, Mark Trumbo.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santana looks up. Gone!
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
28, J.D. Martinez.
Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Peralta into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. VR takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one. The home home run. Jonathan Papelbon takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Keon Broxton is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Ready with the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Nick Franklin, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, catcher.
First pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 now from Papelbon. Way dead and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Edgar Martinez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Push to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Little soft liner right there dropping into the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Franklin comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Right side. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Kinsler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. Into the box, Jonathan Papelbon. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 3 runs already home here. He'll try it again from first. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 2, Justin Trout.
In now, Justin Trout. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. On
Out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits,
please.
1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Eric Sogard is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And another foul ball. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Hernan Perez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Hernan Perez is the second out in the 7th inning. Jonathan Villar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Jacob Barnes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Gary Sanchez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Franklin on the move. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 28.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. To his left, Villar in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Edgar Martinez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Takes this the other way to right. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Ready once again, number 7. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Domingo Santana is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
On to first here, and it's a good start to the inning for Papelbon. There are 2 away. Digging in once again, Travis Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That was a tough spot.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Nothing. In now, Michael Brantley. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
The second baseman, number 20.
Now in the box, Jason Kipnis. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Line towards center field. Broxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Ian
So
Kinsler.
striding in, Ian Kinsler. He singled his last time up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Nick Franklin.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nick Franklin. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Again, he sends it out of play. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled back. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Seager is over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Jesus Aguilar will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Smoke toward third. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.